the distortion one is. If it's just a way to get Giratina again. What was this one? Ah, speak of the devil. There it is. Distortion room. All these little things that I'm putting in there, if you pay attention to them, they're all the cartridges. The other ones were Game Boy Advances. That one's a DS cart. Yep, I am straight up getting both forms, I think. Yeah, because I have the others. I caught the other form of Giratina already. What is with your... Why are you shadowy? Good, just playing Alien Isolation. How is that game? That game looked fun when I watched it. Level 100. Hello. I can't throw a Pokeball? Interesting. I didn't actually notice that. Not very effective. Do I just battle this guy? Not actually. Scary as fuck, and that's coming from the King of Horror. I mean, it looked scary when I watched people play it. It didn't terrify me that much because I wasn't playing it, but like, there's not very many games that actually look like they could startle me when I'm not even playing. Like, FNAF was one of the few, but only because of those jump scares kind of took time getting used to. Now I'm used to them. But the biggest thing about 4 for me is that the jump scares are right there the moment you fail, which is... I'm also I have anxiety, so that's why I was asking. 2, on top of that, so I figured if any game's gonna get me, it would be that. Because I didn't get scared, but I had goosebumps when I was playing the Penumbra Overture and Black Plague because of the dogs and the tunnels and stuff. Like it's got the atmosphere down, so I feel like that game would startle the shit out of me. Because all I need is to turn around and the alien's behind me. Yeah, that's the full power. I thought the same thing. Oh no, Outlast looks fun. I have Outlast though. Like those look like they would scare the shit out of me. The biggest thing I have is to turn around and there's your like murderer right there. Like it happens in so many of those games. Like the amount of times I've done that and walked into a one of the major bioweapon threats in Resident Evil. I'd sit there and be like doing something and then boom, there's so and so behind me. Like the amount of times Mr. X popped out of nowhere and scared the crap out of me. It happens. I'm so easily startled. I don't know if you are, but a lot of these games aren't even particularly scary either. It's just the dumbest shit gets me. Hell, I've been scared by Dark Souls phantoms, you know, the white phantoms that you'll see appear in your world every now and then. It caused me to roll off once, just because all I see is an enemy, and then boom. It startles me, it happens. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Not that easy to devise as a game scary. There's nothing wrong with the game being scary. That's the thing about, I've talked to a lot of people who are like, oh, this ain't shit, this ain't scary, and it's just like, sometimes they'll just write off a person's feelings. Like, I have a natural fear of the dark. That's amplified in games that are actually got a dark atmosphere. And nail it very good, because that's one of those games. Alien Isolation was fun, that and Outlast to watch, because it's one of those games where it's like, they do well, they make it feel well that you're powerless. While in Alien Isolation you have weapon, but it's still, you're kind of powerless against the alien. Your main goal isn't really necessarily to kill it. And you know, you hide from it, and then you go to its nest or whatever, but like, what I'm trying to say is like, they do a good job making you feel like you're there to actually not fuck with it. And that's what I liked about both it and Outlast. While those aren't normally my cup of tea, but they were fun, so I do want to play them in the future. And they definitely make good candidates. Alien Isolation may not make it to next Halloween, October, but we'll see. I had planned to play a bunch of games, but Resident Evil took precedence. Wait, are you telling me to play it? Is that a game, or are you telling me to play at the actual time of night? I would like to if I don't have work. Or unless that's a game, I've never heard of it. Oh, it's a point-and-click horror. I'll have to look into it. Because, yeah, the Penumbra games, they were point-and-click adventure stuff, kinda. It had a lot of dumb puzzles, but it was one of those point-and-click. So if you've played Amnesia, you know what I'm talking about. King played it? I might have seen him play it a bit then. Yeah, he plays a lot of those kind of games. Well, I appreciate the recommendations. Maybe in the future when my stuff opens up, you guys can request me to play some of these, even if it's outside of October. I'll be for sure to let y'all know. I have to write down a bunch and figure out my list because I gotta write down what I have played now, so that way people can't request it again. Well, I'm glad you guys who came over from his streams enjoyed, because I know I'm a vastly different person to him. He's a lot more, like, spoken and ridiculous, but I love his energy. I wish I had that, honestly. I can get going when people are talking to me, but I'm rarely talkative on my own. It is rough. You're trying to take me with you, buddy? I'm not here to kill you, dumbass. I love his look. He's so cool! I think I am here to kill it, actually. Now that you think about it. So I think what's going to happen is this allows me to change this form. I'm imagining. Yeah, you can take me out with you, though. It's even more potent when he has had a few drinks. Oh, I can definitely see it. I'm probably a lot more talkative when I'm drunk. I can get pretty talkative and very annoying. People have told me to shut up times. I don't know if that's because of it or other things, but I can get pretty when I'm intoxicated. Under the influence of anything that isn't weed. I don't know. It depends. Alcohol can either make me a bit more hyper when it comes to talking, or it just crashes me. Usually at the end of the night I start to crash, or I just stay up all night and my body just feels like it's rotating. Or there's where I'm just more talkative. But it's usually the beer that keeps me up, and it's the hard liquor that usually passes me out. I'm a lightweight, so even after about 4 beers I'm like buzzing, or more. I'm more than buzzing, but I'm not drunk. Which is why I smoke weed with tobacco, because like 2 or 3 hits, I'm already good for the rest of the day. I'm not kidding you, I'm a lightweight. That's a giant statue that I can't see. Okay, I forgot about the game. I played Demon Souls in Fracture Mode. Stop f***ing with my brain. Oh god. Is this the only nod to the distortion? Yeah, it is. That's sad. That is really sad. I love the distortion world in Platinum.